Today I'm going to show you how to make this simple bed that requires zero skill. All the tools you need is saw, drill and angle grinder. And in an evening or two you will have bed just like this. So you're gonna need 5 3-meter boards, 10 centimeter times 2.5 centimeter, 16 bolts, 12 of them 6 centimeter, 4 of them 4 centimeter, box of wood screws, and a piece of angle iron. This is 40 centimeter. This one is 3 times 3 millimeter. It would be better 4 millimeter and 35 millimeter, but I don't have it. So this is alright. So that's all you need. First job is to cut the boards. So 2 boards you cut 95 and 90. 195. Then next 2 boards you cut 185 and 90. And the last board you cut 4 pieces 30 centimeter and 4 pieces 44 centimeter. So here are all the pieces. 4 pieces 30 centimeter, 4 pieces 44 centimeter, 4 pieces 90, and the long ones 295 and 285. By the way, I made these 5 millimeter longer, so they are 185.5. I will show you later why. So now we have to screw them together. So basically, pieces that are 90 long, we put them together and screw like this. So here is 4 centimeter, both of them. And long ones, we put the short one on top of a longer one, make it right in the middle, so each side is equal amount. Put 4 centimeter as well and screw together, but you screw from the long side because short side is the front. You don't want screws on the front. I'm gonna do it now and show you how it looks in the end. I also sanded boards a bit. Not a lot, I like wood texture, I like to feel it. The saw marks and everything. But it's up to you, it's not essential. Basically, you can buy smooth boards straight away in the shop or leave it rustic. You can put as much effort in the finish as you want. That's not gonna affect the construction. Alright, give me a second. Okay, it's done. So here the boards. This is 90 centimeter one. First I screwed every 10 centimeters, but it was a bit hard. Too many screws. So I changed to 15. There is no scientific reason. It was just an estimate. Basically it needs to be strong enough to hold person's weight. I think that is enough. Here I made 1 centimeter. The closer you do, the better. I think 1 is enough. Second one is 4.5. If it is 4.5, it happens to be 1.5 centimeter from the other board. Oh. 1.5. I could put it 5, then it would be 1 centimeter from that bottom board like here. But I was afraid that screws might go a bit in angle and go out or tear it off, so I made it a bit longer. So this is 1.5, this is 1, my choice. As I said, 4 centimeters here. I simply measured 7 here, draw a line, then 7 on the other board and draw a line. And I just, meet them and screw. Nothing hard. That's for 90 centimeter one. The long one was a bit different. Just find center in one board, then center in other. Put them together so it's perfect equal distance from both sides. Come on, okay. As you see, I left a bit of gap here, also gap here, because it needs to be enough space to fit that angle iron. Okay, now the small parts, how you do with them. Basically, you need to do like this. When you put board here underneath, and one board like that, this is the distance where you should screw small board to big board, like this. You could calculate it probably, but because my boards are not exactly 2.5, it's something like 2.3, and plus I made that 5mm extra on the long board. I don't really know how to calculate, I don't want. So this is how you put it. That's the distance. So basically, here it is. 3 centimeters. So I should make gap 3 centimeters here. I will make it a bit bigger, 3.5, because I cut off this little edge. Make it round like this, so you won't get splinters. And I don't want it to go inside, so I'm just gonna move a bit, 3.5. That's how you measure. Yeah, and basically you just take those two small ones, 44 and 30 centimeter, and screw them together with 3.5 moved away. Two like that, two like that. Don't make all like this. It's not gonna be right. So two must be this way, and two must be the mirror image. Alright? All done. Two pieces like that, two like that. Two screws on each. I think that's enough. 3.5. Perfect. There is a little problem though. Look, if I put it here, there is a little gap. You see, it's not flush, like 1mm off. Shouldn't be like that. I guess I made a mistake in calculations somewhere. So that's not cool, but that's still manageable. I just need to take out 1mm here. That's that. Also made the metal. So here it is. I marked 9.5 centimeters. Then scraped 1 centimeter from sides and 1 centimeter from each line. Made a little holes Now I need to re-drill with 6mm and cut them. This is probably the hardest part if you don't have a bench drill, but definitely doable. Just don't cut them before you drill, because to drill holes in small piece is dangerous. You're gonna cut your fingers. Alright, I'm gonna cut them, drill holes, just other way around, and then we're gonna measure how to put them on the wood. Alright, everything is cut. So now comes the important part. Take the long board and put it here. Find the middle. Oh, you see that little hole? That mistake. Turned out alright, didn't interfere much with the big one. Yeah, put it here, flush to the edge. Take some cutoff, rest it there, and mark the place where you need to drill, M6. The position up and down isn't that important, just put it in the center, so it's enough material from both sides. Doesn't need to be like precise. These need to be precise though, exactly to the edge, flash. The rest doesn't matter. Also, as you see, some of them cut a bit wrong, like this one. You see how big is this part and how small that one. It went a bit under the angle, because I was cutting with angle grinder, not with saw. But that's why I made them 5mm smaller, not exactly 10. So any mistakes gonna cancel out. You see? Even with all the mistakes, it's still smaller than board. So nothing gonna interfere with anything. Alright. So everything is marked. Holes are perfect. Everything is aligned. Wanted to tell you one thing before we start. You could straight away drill through these as well. Put them like that. And when you drill these, you drill straight away through that as well. Because you will need it do anyway. Remember I said I'm gonna deal with that. The day is not even. There is 1 or 2 mil too low. So I thought I'm gonna cut off this a bit. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't really care about that much. Also mark your parts. You see, I wrote 0 or O there. I also drew it here. Because these metal parts are not made by CNC but by hand. Each of them are unique. So if it fits here, it doesn't mean it's gonna fit on other places. So don't mix up. If you mark for this, it must always stay on this part, nowhere else. Also, I probably gonna do like this. Basically, drill hole through. Well, of course, that also gonna be underneath. Basically, drill hole. Then put this metal part on. Put bolt inside. And then drill other hole when this part is on. Because that's gonna ensure that they fit 100%. I probably could drill without the metal, just on the spots, and it would be great. But even 1mm movement, 1mm off and it's not gonna fit anymore. So I think I need extra safety. So I'm better gonna do like that. Fit first one and then second one drill through that. Not yet sure how I'm gonna drill other side. Need to figure that out. But alright, I'm gonna drill now. I'm gonna do with bench drill, but you probably can do with hand drill. It's nothing special really. Everything is done. Holes are drilled, bolts are in. Everything is solid, everything is great. The only thing left is to drill holes in this part. So what we do, we rest it here on top. Just mark the place where you have to drill. Drill the holes and put the bolts. And it's done. So here it is. Very simple, very strong. After you can paint it or oil it, it's up to you. For now it's just a wood, but I may put lack on it. Inside, under the mattress, I put piece of OBS, just because I had it, I didn't need it. You can put some pieces of furniture, old pieces, or just a boards. Buy 7 more boards, cut them by 19 centimeters, and it's all good. If you need a headrest, just make 2 of the legs longer, and then put the boards on the side, and that's it. You have a headrest. It's nothing hard to make it. And remember, I was making that one of the boards a bit longer. It's because I wanted this to be inside this part. If it would be all perfect, it would be flash. I thought this is gonna be better. Maybe it's not. Maybe when I cut the holes, made the holes in the metal, I needed this bottom one to be a bit higher. Doesn't matter in strength, but maybe in the center it would look better. That's up to you. Yeah, so all done. That's how it looks. Thanks for watching. See ya.